What's up and welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast for episode number 249. This dude's got hair in his mouth or something? What the hell was that? What was that?
Drugs. 'Twas drugs.
Like a cat when they get into something they're not supposed to. I made a mistake. Episode number 249. I'm tired. I don't really know why.
Not about to say I got okay sleep last night.
I don't really want to talk football, but I do want to laugh at you because the Bills are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You're supposed to lose that game. Yeah, you've
We
officially
lost the playoffs.
Yeah. Dude, and you can tell it too. When Mahomes and Allen met like after the game and we'll see you soon, and Mahomes looks so much like, yeah, you're not doing that again, you little bitch. Not again. It's not happening, I promise.
The fact that we're even making it to the playoffs is just beyond me. So this was supposed to be a rebuild year, so
I mean, the entire AFC sucks, so it's pretty easy for you. Can't lie.
True. But I thought for sure the Jets would be number one.
Fair.
Healthy Aaron Rodgers, one of the best defenses in NFL, supposedly. And I mean, kudos to the Bills, even if they don't make it to the Super Bowl. They still exceeded expectations. Kind of the same boat the Vikings were in.
Yeah. Depends on whose expectations we were thinking about, though.
Nobody cares about your expectations.
They should. I'm right every time. It's football. I'm always right.
That's besides the point.
I don't care that you're right, bro. I care that... And I'm not always right. I'm just a psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't believe you're always right, then you'll stop making predictions. So what's the point of predicting things if you know you're wrong?
True.
Everything I say is fact until it isn't.
I just like that the Bills like to win anytime you don't pick them.
True. I don't know. I was picking, I don't know. I picked the Chiefs because I figured, Chiefs would chief. But I also, I don't know, part of me was hoping the Bills would realize they're stupid. And like, hey, we beat them every year in the regular season and then get shithoused in the playoffs. Let's just kind of chill for this game.
Every year.
Yeah.
One year we lost twice to them.
Yeah. Okay.
Regular season and the playoffs.
It's all right, though. Yeah, your team sucks. It's okay. The Vikings have officially beaten every AFC South team. So
right.
The Vikings are the AFC South's worst nightmare.
Mm-hmm. As they should be.
So I guess I really have to continue with my Go Houston propaganda. That way we get Houston in the Super Bowl. Because we could we'll shithouse them again. Because they won't have Diggs next time.
True.
And Diggs was the only player for the Texans that did anything against us. So, tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm delusional, and the Vikings are going to the Super Bowl, and you can't make me believe otherwise. What kind of fan would I be if I wasn't delusional? Fan literally stands for fanatic. Like, hey, come on. Come on. Oh, God, we got Texans Cowboys tonight. That'll be
exciting.
Something. It'll be football on TV. Except apparently the Cowboys stadium broke.
It did?
Yes. Which is really funny.
Broke as in like water line or lights don't work or
like I gotta find the tweet. Cowboys Stadium. I got distracted reading a trending thing on Twitter. But so for the first time in 2 years, the Cowboys opened the roof at AT&T Stadium ahead of Monday Night Football, and a large piece of metal fell onto the field, and the roof was closed again.
Oh. Well then.
So something happened at Jerry World really tore the roof off the place. I guess it was probably the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight caused that. The stadium's falling apart. Dude, I'm so annoyed at the internet because of that. Like, everybody with the saying it was rigged when you can actually just tell. Like, no, it wasn't. Everybody's like, look at the training videos of Mike Tyson throwing punches. It's like, yep. What was he also doing in those training videos? Standing completely still. All Jake had to do was move away, and Tyson couldn't get to him. All the people, yeah, but Tyson caught him a couple times early. Yeah. Why do you think Jake Paul kept staying away from him?
Right? It's not
like
he still fucking hurts when you hit him.
Right. And people were like, Jake's fighting him like a coward. No, he's fighting him like it's Mike Tyson. What do? You get in, you punch, and you get the fuck away as quickly as possible.
Right.
And you just try to wear him down. That is how every person ever has fought Mike Tyson. The difference is Mike Tyson doesn't have working legs. And I think it's partially seeing him come out to the ring with the knee brace on kind of told me what I needed to know about how this fight was going to go. Right. That, and then he stumbled a little on the walk to the ring, and his facial expression changed to, like, I'm in pain. Like, I feel like if you want to be rude to Jake Paul, don't be rude because he, fought Mike Tyson the way he did. That was correct. Be mad that he fought Mike Tyson.
Right.
And while a lot of people are mad at Logan Paul about it, Logan Paul denying to fight Mike Tyson because he'd kill him is probably accurate. Jake Paul isn't a good boxer. And maybe Logan's not technically a good boxer either. But Logan's an athlete on a different level. Like, the one thing you can say about the WWE is to be 90% of WWE superstars, you have to be one of the best athletes in the world. That is just how it works. True. You're in there doing the shit for 40 minutes, no breaks, throwing your body around. Sure, maybe you're not punching people in the face like it's MMA. Sure. That doesn't change anything else. And Logan Paul was able to jump into a ring and hang with the best of them after 2 tries. Like, literally had a 45-minute match with Roman Reigns that was a match of the year candidate in his, like, 4th ever match. Like, that's not Logan Paul might actually kill this version of Mike Tyson. Tyson can't move. Tyson looks old. It looked like elder abuse. It, like, was kind of gross to watch. I'm not going to lie.
Didn't Mike Tyson have, like, a stroke or a seizure or something?
No, he had an ulcer. But it fucked him up. Because that's why they postponed the fight. Because he talked about how he almost died from it.
Yeah. I knew he got some bad health there for a while.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why his team... Okay, I do know why his team let him fight. $20 million, I'd let him fight too.
Right.
But people don't believe Jake Paul's post-fight press conference when he was like, yeah, after the second round, I kind of stopped fighting. It didn't feel right anymore. He's like, I totally believe that. I genuinely... Because I think it got to the point where he just realized, like, this isn't Mike. This feels wrong.
Yeah, I'm exploiting an elderly man for money.
Right. But it's also like we're both getting it's also like we're both getting paid though, so we still have to go, but I'm not gonna go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there are different levels of go. Yep. And there are different levels of go. Jake could have just kept throwing and knocked him the fuck out, but he didn't.
Yeah.
And like, say what you will, I don't think the fight should have happened. I don't think it should have been planned to begin with. Dude's 58, and we saw him in 2020 try to fight Roy Jones in an exhibition, and it looked exactly like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this shouldn't have happened. It was gross.
True. I mean, I'll fight Mike Tyson for 40 million.
Right?
I'll even let him win.
Wow. There's another piece of metal that is unsecure at Cowboys Stadium. People just filming the roof found another piece of metal that could fall. Can't wait for that to fall in the middle of the game.
Yeah. Crush about 15 fans.
No, it'll probably crush a player.
Oh.
Ugh,
I hope that wasn't my tone.
that hurts my
My
soul.
pager's all the way on the other side of my room, so it's really hard for me to tell if it's
The other side of the room that's 4 feet wide.
the other side of the house.
Oh,
And I'm hearing it through the door. So there's the town to the west of us, the bigger town, or the east of us, the bigger town. Sounds almost exactly like our tone. It's just slightly different, so it's hard to tell from this distance. I'll know once if my phone goes off. I kind of hope not. I'm enjoying sitting down for once.
oh, that's depressing. More WWE things. Alexa Bliss was asked why she hasn't returned to the ring yet, and she just replied, "Unfortunately, it's not up to me," and that just makes me sad. The WWE hates the two wrestlers I love the most, and it pains me.
Oh.
Alexa Bliss and Finn Balor. Finn Balor.
Finn Ballin?
No, not that. So I just need you for the next 3 weeks to go 3-1 in darts, I think. I think it's the next 3. Then we'll be tied. If I keep going 4-0.
I was about to say, assuming you go 4-0 every week.
Yeah. Hey, man, I finally figured out how to do it. The glass ceiling is broken. God damn it. Don't you start, Dingo Dog. He's barking at something. I don't know. I hope it's a robber. I do.
Well, that would not be good for the robber.
No.
Guess who's less than a mile away?
Yeah. But yeah.
And is armed to the teeth.
Yeah. Oh, woof. Yeah, he's barking. It's just Mom, but he's dumb. He heard vehicle, so I'm gonna go close my door, talk about things.
Oh, okay. Geek is currently going to close his door.
Wow, you are the least entertaining person of all time. You literally have a life. Just talk about something in your life.
Oh, you want to hear about me changing light bulbs, or do you want to hear about a gargantuan turd that I got to deal with last week?
Not really, but go ahead, I guess.
I don't know if I want to tell people this.
Then don't.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
How'd your weekend go? Did you get a deer, fun. You bitch?
We would have if there wasn't some out-of-state hunters from Wyoming that fucked us over.
I hate you because you're bad at hunting.
I'm not bad at hunting.
Obviously you are. Everyone you take out fails to get anything.
I was just tagging along. I don't know anything about that area.
You're bad at hunting.
Peak, that's a different story. I mean, we had an opportunity, but it just didn't work out. It's kind of hard to get, sneak up on things with a couple of lumbering giants.
I don't know, man.
But also, that time technically wasn't even their fault either. We got busted by deer, which then scared the elk away.
Now Wonder isn't going to go with me to see Ashton Genty play football.
Yeah,
because Wonder's bad person.
Which is unfortunate because Aspen really wanted to go, but next weekend's the last 2 days of deer season. She only gets 10 days total to hunt, and prices for tags in Nebraska is stupidly expensive. So I don't blame her for wanting to try and fill the tag. But and she's still going out and hunting throughout the week, so she could still kill
Yeah.
something. So
So you're going
the
up
only
there
problem,
again this weekend?
yeah, I'll probably head up there Saturday or Friday. I mean, after work.
This guy.
Yeah,
For shame.
and then hopefully after that, um, I'll have time to actually chill at home and maybe play a video game or two.
No, you won't. You keep going out of your way to find a reason to go anywhere else.
It seems like that, yeah.
I mean,
Oh
tell
yeah,
me.
I was gonna tell you. Burger King has new food.
Oh, not again. What does Burger King have? We also have to go to Taco Bell at some point.
I'm down.
They've got they brought stuff back. I think we have to wait another couple days at least, because I don't think the final thing is back until like the 21st or something.
Oh,
But
yeah, Burger King has new Whoppers. That's all I know.
Oh, so Taco Bell brought back their, like, they did the relive the decades thing. So they've got, I wish it told me which decade stuff was from. It just says decades. So they have the Gordita Supreme is back, and that makes me really happy. It's just a chalupa, but not deep fried, which means it's great for when you live really far away and have someone else pick you up Taco Bell, because it's just like a pita bread, like shell, so it doesn't get all soggy and gross.
Right.
So it's good. They've got the Mexi Melt back, the green sauce burrito, and the tostada all back. And then the caramel apple empanada comes back in like 3 days. That's why I'm saying we got to wait, because that shit was fire. Also, I got to be ready to spend a bunch of money, because I'm pretty sure they have special metal cups just for the decades menu, and a couple of them looked really cool.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
Got to buy stuff.
You and your cups. This guy's addicted to cups.
Yeah, well, I use them to drink things.
Or just sit on a shelf and
that
display.
too. That too.
You got to see his movie theater cups.
You should. It's pretty great. Well, those are just collections from going to movies.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta have collector's items from everywhere you go.
I got a shitload of cups laying around too, just because I feel bad that I don't, keep them.
Well, don't. Okay, so if you don't want the fancy cup, why buy the fancy cup? Because you can just get a large drink for a cheaper price.
True. But I actually do like the cups, though, because I actually do use them. But, I don't know. It worked out in my favor because I ended up having a Harley Quinn cup that you wanted, and then you got me a more expensive cup in exchange for it.
Yeah, because I wanted the Harley Quinn one because I didn't get to go while that was in theaters.
Yeah. The one time I actually had something that Geek wanted.
Yeah.
I had all the power. I just gave it away. I could ask for like your virginity or something.
I don't know about that.
Something that was worth it,
Bro didn't like the cup.
Oh, I like the
He
cup.
might be upset now because all the cups are better than the ones he got back then.
Yeah, true. But I don't know. I still use the cup to this day. So.
Wonder is not excited for January, though, I can tell you this.
I'm not.
The merch drops I have coming are going to make you upset. They're so good, dude. They're so good. I've, actually been cooking this time. They're so good. It's not just going to be, words on a shirt. I've got things happening. It's going to be sick. It's going to be sick.
In other words, I'm going to have to blow a whole bunch more money than
Oh, yeah. Lots. I can say this. 4 new designs, but there's going to be a lot of new shit, if that makes sense. Oh, which, speaking of, can I get that one thing made yet? Fourth Wall's being all, you requested stuff already. You can't request more. and I'm being all
Why not?
right. Like, well, they're
It's
like
only
you
making you money.
right. Well, it's also you can only request it, so many times per month. It's been a month.
Oh,
Let me request a new one. You bitch.
right.
I'm trying to make things. I'm trying to make
Their
you
month,
money.
their months are elongated months.
I don't know, man. Or maybe it like thinks I did like because I keep trying. It thinks I have. I don't know.
Yeah, hard to say.
Right. But the one I'm working on currently, this thing I'm talking about, it wouldn't be aha! Sorry. It finally is letting me.
So excited.
Well, man, I was getting worried that I wasn't going to be able to get it done by the time I needed to.
Right.
Because every day that goes by, because I really want to this time get samples fully in before I like announce everything. That way I have stuff so I can show people.
Right.
So every day it was taking, it's like, man, it's not going to make the deadline that I need it to make, but it did. Ooh, actually, speaking of that, you want to see the current newest thing that's out? Because I just released it a little bit ago.
Or
Un momento.
favor. Oh. Yeah, I'm sore. I always wonder what the fuck these.
So you remember when I made an ugly Christmas sweater, but it kind of sucked? Well, I couldn't get a true knit ugly Christmas sweater made because the Christmas logo. So I did a new Christmas logo. Right?
Oh.
But the Christmas logo wouldn't print on a knitted sweater. Well, it wouldn't knit into a knitted sweater well.
Oh. Right.
So I made a different plan. And I made like an ugly Christmas hoodie. So it's got the thing, and then the sleeves have trees, lights, and presents. And then the pocket's green and the hood is green. So it's got the Christmas colors. I wanted to go like a light blue for the main part, like the actual sweater part. But it kind of looked like shit, so I didn't.
I think that looks pretty good, really.
Well, thank you. Cool. That's huge. That's huge. Oh, I've got two new products that aren't technically new designs going now. Hopefully, as long as that one gets approved. And then I've already got one of them. I've pre-done things. Which reminds me, if you ever decide that you're gonna be around our places for a weekend, I might have to have you get some merch and go help me do pictures with merch. So we can. I want to replace a bunch of the pictures on the website with like actual pictures of us using the merch.
Right.
Do a whole photo shoot of us just drinking out of the cups one day. So many cups. Because I do have like basically all of them. Because I'm a psychopath.
Right.
I'm a psychopath. But yeah, so Christmas logo-y stuff. Also wrapping paper. If you want some fancy wrapping paper.
Oh. That I might need, actually.
Yeah. So it comes in sets of 3 sheets. So depending on how big stuff is, it won't fit with this wrapping paper, obviously, because it's not like a big roll. But one of the sheets is just my Christmas logo. The other one is like the Dueling Fates logo, the GFC, and the Brains Are Weird thing, and the skull. Mm-hmm. Then the other one is just the Geekin' and Phrasing logos. That one actually looks kind of good. It's nice.
Yeah.
I like them. They're cool.
You said they come in rolls?
No, it's like sheets. Like
they come in sheets.
Yeah. I think I have to wait. I ordered some. They're not here yet, I guess. Or maybe they are and I didn't know.
Yeah, I'd have to see what they look like.
Yeah.
Maybe they come.
I mean, you can check the website because it tells you like they ship as something. I'm not on the website. I'm in my dashboard, so it's not telling me anything.
Right, but I'm like, are they shipping like a flat square box or
I would
something.
hope so. I hope it's not pre-folded. That would piss me off.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just concerned on how that,
Yeah, that makes
you
sense.
know,
Yeah.
and how many they come in, you know, how many sheets come per
Yeah.
box or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you know once I know, but I don't know when I'll know.
So I'm gonna need wrapping paper and scotch tape.
Am I on drugs? Isn't he dead?
Huh?
I'm not going to say it until I know for sure. Oh, apparently not. I don't know why I thought he was, but I thought he was. William Shatner. I thought he was dead.
Oh.
I swear I remember him dying, but apparently not.
You murdered him in your dream once, and that's why you thought
I
he was
don't
dead.
dream, Wonder. Asshole for bringing that up again.
Okay, you murdered him in real life, and he
He's
has a
back.
throne.
Somehow Palpatine returned. Oh, that's kind of dope.
Good, Anakin, good. Kill him now.
Kill him. Kill him now. So did you play D&D this week? Did you go?
I did.
I
I did.
They changed group messages again, so I'm not in it.
That's because the new messaging app on for Samsungs are different now. It's a different app or whatever, and it screws with the group chat. So we've had like several in the last couple of days just trying to get.
Maybe you should just let Andy make it, because it turns out iPhones are just better all the time.
It doesn't matter. So basically Heath is the one that's in control of the group chat or whatever.
Right, and I'm saying maybe he shouldn't be.
And but it doesn't matter because even him being in a different group chat, it does this weird thing that it'll send all of the group chat messages in individual like messages. It's fucking weird, even though that all the settings are set properly to where it's supposed to.
So
all come
Samsung is
through the
shit
group
now,
chat.
is what you're telling me. Good.
The messaging app is if you. So he basically, I think,
He could just switch messaging. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Well, he did personally, but he's still able to use our. So our stuff will still be on that app.
No, he should just move everything to the new app. It literally costs nothing and hurts
He
nothing.
is. It's fine for everybody else, just not him.
Oh.
So he changed apps, but it still sends the message to our phone. Our phones still use the other app. You see what I'm saying? But now it works for him because he's using technically using a different app.
But
Yeah,
how
it's weird.
was game?
It was fun. Um, basically, I think I told you what the what we're doing. Basically, it's basically the Lost Mine of Fandelver.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is tough because you already know most of everything.
yeah, which of course Keith is doing a lot of things a little differently. No, because I told him I was like, well, I just did this not too long ago, so he's like, well, there'll be some things that are kind of the same, just don't like metagame if you can.
Oh, and Eero changed up his Lost Mine enough.
Right.
Just know,
I was like,
if Heath doesn't fix it, you're gonna one-shot the boss, the Black Spider. You'll one-shot him.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Did you talk to him about that?
No.
Oh.
He already looked at it and went, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, dude, it's bad.
I almost one-shot the boss anyway last night.
Nice.
I critted and with a level 2 spell, and with a chromatic orb or whatever. So that was 8d8 of damage. And I actually rolled pretty low, but it still it hurt her bad enough that she ran. So instead of fighting, because the spider is actually a female instead of a male this time. But yeah,
The
and then
internet hurts my soul.
the other part that I'm trying not to metagame is the actual location of the mine,
Oh yeah.
because he has like the old maps and stuff printed off, and I'm like, well, I know where it's at, but my character wouldn't know where it's
Right.
at. So I'm like, maybe we should go over here, maybe. And then he was like, well, if somebody was super intelligent, they would know, because there's one discrepancy between all the maps that that is different, basically. And that's kind of a obvious flag as to. So I was like, I know where it's at, because it kind of makes sense, because my character's supposed to be extremely intelligent. That's all. He's a script. All he does is
Scribe.
spend it all, or scribe. And all he does is spend all his time in the library. And so he's like, well, the only thing I've noticed that's different between the maps is this mountain range here. And I was trying to hint it to the other group members, so they would be like, oh yeah, he's right, And they were all like, oh, I don't know.
Shocker.
I would say it would be over here. And I'm like, okay, well, we'll go that way. Whatever.
So Paul Skeens, he's this baseball pitcher. He was a rookie this year. The Pirates, sorry, kind of screwed him over, because he was great for the little bit of time he had in the minors last year, and he had been great through spring training, but they sent him back down to the minors to start the year, so he didn't get called up until like May.
Mm-hmm.
But this kid got called up, had an ERA of I believe it was like a 207, which means per 9 innings. No, it was 196 actually. So for every 9 innings he threw, he was giving up technically less than 2 runs per 9 innings. That's really good. A quality start is allowing 3 or less in 6 innings. So he was like awesome. Went 11-3, but only had 23 games. He just won the Rookie of the Year, and a bunch of people are saying some other player deserved it. Well, because he was there all year. Yeah, I don't fucking care. The way people are arguing about it is like, the other guy was robbed. It's like, no. Jackson Merrill was really good for a rookie. Paul Skeens might already be the best pitcher in baseball. They are not the same. They're not.
There's not even an argument here.
Right. One was really good for a rookie. The other is just him. Like, immediately, game 1, I think he went 6 no-hit innings. His first major league game. He was just like, fuck you. Can't hit me. Sorry, not today.
Yeah.
And then there's somebody making fun of him right now. Just with the, ooh, look at me. I'm Mr. Perfect, Paul Skeens. I win the college baseball national championship. Date Livy Dunn. Start the All-Star game and win Rookie of the Year all within 18 months. Ooh. It's like, Jesus Christ. Dude is killing it.
Right.
Look at me, Mr. Perfect.
Yeah.
He literally created a new pitch. Wow, look at me. I'm Paul Skeens. I throw 101 miles per hour, have the nastiest splitter you've ever seen, won Rookie of the Year, and get to go home to Livy Dunn every night. Yeah, all right, douchebag. He's too perfect.
Everyday
I hate him.
average Joe could do that,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
About
Hate this guy.
it.
Mostly because he plays for Pittsburgh. Nothing good happens in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Apparently aliens are real. We already knew this.
Yeah.
But aliens are real again. And they live in the ocean.
Uh-huh.
And
our government's known this since 1950s.
You know what I know? You know what I know for sure?
Huh.
The reason we've never seen pictures of aliens is not because we don't have them or because they're afraid it will cause mass hysteria. They're afraid it will cause mass meme. and we will meme ourselves into extinction. Like, imagine those fuckers look like Zoidberg. They're gonna ward us into fucking extinction, bro. It's tough. They're gonna glass our planet if we do that.
Yeah, the
But,
humans are making fun of us.
Or
Push to the back.
the other option is they're really hot, and we will all choose aliens over humans. Those are the two options. They're either really weird looking and we'll meme them, or they're really hot and we'll choose to date them instead.
Well, I mean, it would make sense for you because they're probably a lot more advanced and intelligent than the majority, than all of humankind.
So
you might actually meet somebody that's smart enough for you to date.
they'd be smarter than me, and that'd be beautiful. There are a lot of people smarter than me. I just don't know how to talk to them. I don't know how to talk to most people, if we're honest.
We don't know how to talk to aliens, so I mean, nothing really changes.
Right.
Other than...
Well, I would be on a level playing field with everybody else in that context. How do you talk to an alien? You know, I'm not on a level playing field when talking to people because other people understand how to do that. But according to Wonder, I'm actually really good at it if I just talk to them.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to talk to them.
You just don't know how to. You just don't know how to engage in the first place.
Yeah. It's tough.
I mean, what do you say to an alien that you're trying to ruse? You know, so.
What's your home planet like? Yeah, right. So, okay. The other funny thing with aliens is all the people like confused about it, but like I think there's multiple reasons why they would exist there and just like not acknowledge us. What if, let's say you're an alien species who just like blew up your own planet and you're looking for somewhere to live and you find this big blue rock. And you're like, oh, this looks like a decent place to live. Who kind of controls this place? Oh, they're called humans. I don't know. They're kind of intelligent life forms. I don't know. They exist a little bit, but like this planet is 75% water, and the humans only live on land. What do you mean? What do you mean they only live on land? Yeah, they just like can't figure out the water. It's the pressure. They just can't figure it out. So they live on land. So the aliens could just like show up and go underwater and no one would ever know. Which is basically probably what happened.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we could totally coexist without having to worry about it.
But also, it might be, maybe that theory that we're a prison planet is true and that's just them watching us.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised with our...
Or, trying to think. I also think, like, the Fermi paradox, you know, the idea that, like, there is infinite sources for life out there, but we can't find them and it doesn't make sense. Like, there should be... The universe should be teeming with intelligent life, and it's, like, not. What if it's, like, we're a zoo? Or, you know how there are the uncontacted tribes in like different parts of the world that like we go out of our way to make sure people don't go there. What if the aliens are treating Earth like that?
Right, they're just keeping the rest of the aliens away.
Right, it's like well, they're not gonna be able to handle this.
Right,
maybe don't. Maybe just steer clear of that whole galaxy. It's not a big deal.
We're one video away from the movie Sign, and we'll start nuking ourselves. So
I really hope that's not how it would go. God, I love Signs. just did a review on that movie on.
I've seen that. I've seen that. I literally said "Geek gets it." That was my comment.
Yeah. Oh, did you comment on it?
Yeah, that was the first comment. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
All I said was "Geek gets it."
I don't know if I saw that. Oh, did you comment on the short or on the like full review?
On the short.
Oh, that makes sense.
On TikTok.
I don't. That also makes sense. That's why I didn't see it. I'm not even logged into the TikTok.
Oh.
Grayson runs that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can go look though. But yeah.
Yeah, I was like, Geek gets it.
I do. Dude, that scene always fucked me up, man.
Yeah,
it
that was
still
like one of the first
because you're never expecting it, and then the guy's just there.
Yeah. It was the second Alien movie I'd ever seen in my life.
Oh.
and just the roof scene, and then like the other one that got me was when they were sitting there like looking at the old TV, you know, and they were doing the news feed or whatever,
And he walks across the like
they-
alley.
yeah, the alley, yeah, and I had the same reaction that the guy in the character had in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Rewind that though. I gotta see that again.
We're backing it up.
I loved it.
My
I
favorite-
still love that movie, man. It's so
My
good.
favorite part of the whole movie is how they were like, yeah, I guess they don't like water, man. And they just totally thought he was like full of shit and that he was, you know, it was just a conspiracy theory. And then they find out that was literally like their kryptonite was water. It's like, fuck. We could have just laced our house with a bunch of water and would have been fine. We could get squirt guns and
Oh, dude. So Google adding that little AI overview to their search page. Like when you Google anything right now, the first thing that pops up is that little AI summary.
right?
I don't think I've ever seen it be correct.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that's
No,
noticed
it is
that.
so bad, dude. Dude, I've been telling people this since the whole AI thing started, not to trust it. I keep seeing people talk about how they use Chat GPT instead of Google now. It's like, don't do that.
Yeah, it literally is not factual at all.
Like its source is just the entirety of the internet. So if it saw that, whether somebody was being true or not, AI can't tell if something's a joke. AI is basically just an autistic guy. Like it can't tell how you're saying it. It can't tell that it's a joke. So like I've been saying it, it's confidently wrong a lot. And adding it to be the first thing that pops up when you Google something, oh my God. The amount of people just believing shit that's not real is insane. It's ridiculous. So Gamers Nexus, they're a tech review channel on YouTube, fucked up and used it for information on a video where they were like talking about the release date of the Ryzen 7 2700 processor. The AI overview said it came out on January 3rd of 2020. But I'm trying to think when it actually came out. Yeah, it came out in 2018. It was 2 years off. I think it was basing it off of a listing on Amazon that isn't even from AMD. It's just like some other company's listing for the product that made it first available on that date in 2020. It's like, what the fuck?
Right.
It's so bad, dude. AI, it can be a problem. Oh, guess whose face mask got grabbed again yesterday and nobody cared?
Oh,
A Slingin' Sammy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was also a bad call that went against the Titans in that game. Except, like, it was, but it wasn't. It's one of the calls where I wish they could allow replay to help. Because on the field, the ref made the correct call. So the call was for, like, a targeting play, basically, an unnecessary roughness. Because Jordan Addison went up for a catch, and the defender jumped into him. And the way he hit Addison's hands, and Addison kind of flung back. It looks like he hits him under the chin with his helmet. Every ref ever and every person ever is throwing the flag. He can't pick that flag up. When you watch the review, he didn't hit him in the head. So it's one of those where, yeah, I wish you could review that, but also based on what you can see in full speed on the field, everyone is throwing that flag.
Right.
I'm just upset that you can't correct it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But, I mean, they can get rid of the targeting part, though, right?
No. Well, so no, but yes. Like they didn't call it an actual. It's just unnecessary roughness because if you do a second one, then you get ejected
from the game for that.
No.
Though.
There is one that gets you ejected, but it's not technically targeting. I think targeting's still only a college thing.
Right. Well, that's like if you're throwing punches and shit like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of different stuff in the NFL that can, but
yeah, but so yeah, I mean, the Bills. There was a Bills player that got face masked pretty bad, and it wasn't called.
Yeah. Dude, one of the
But
announcers called that shit out too. They literally said, oh, it was in the Dolphins game. A face mask happened that they didn't call on the field. They called a different penalty. They grouped up and were talking about it. We watched the replay like 7 times with the announcer going, what has happened to my beautiful game? How are they missing all of these calls? Like, the announcer's talking shit. And then they're like, wait, the refs just threw another flag like 20 seconds after the play, after the replay happened in the stadium. And they called the face mask. And it's like, wait a fucking minute. Why do they get to do that for them, but not in any other game? Hold on.
Right.
What the fuck is happening?
I was about to say, they were disputing another call and then went, oh, that was a bad face match. We better call that one. They could have just not called the other penalty and just called the face mask and probably would have been fine. Don't tell nobody. I don't know. I get it. It's hard to see everything, but it's also crazy when you got a ref standing less than like 5 yards away and he doesn't see it. People's heads don't just jerk to the side randomly, especially when they're running full speed forward. That just doesn't. That isn't how things work. It's kind of easy to see a face mask without actually seeing the fingers in the face mask. If their head about gets ripped off of their shoulders, it's probably a face mask. But, yeah.
I'm gonna scream.
He's gonna cream.
Just there people talking about the Vikings, and they're specifically Vikings fans trying to talk about their recent draft classes and being like, he's drafted 1 starter in 3 years. Well, that's not accurate at all, actually. You're just pretending that the guys who are hurt aren't starters. You're just ignoring that they exist. Injuries happen, dog. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you're pretending that Kyrie didn't die. Like, that's fucked. You gonna blame Kwesi for that somehow? Because some bitch was drunk driving? I really hope she's in prison for life. Won't be, but she should be. I stand by. We need to punish drunk driving way harder.
I agree.
And if you take a life while drunk driving, I don't think that's involuntary manslaughter. I think that's murder.
Mm-hmm.
You're an idiot. You chose to do everything wrong.
Well, it's vehicular homicide.
Right.
And...
Like, but a lot of times it just still gets called manslaughter. And it's like, it was an accident. No, a car accident is an accident where you're doing everything right and shit happens and you crash.
Mm-hmm.
But being drunk and getting in a car, that's...
Right.
I think the accident should always just result in an assault charge. Assault with a deadly weapon. Every time. Doesn't matter.
Well, especially since, like, you have so many different means to travel nowadays.
Yep.
Like, even in our small little towns, we have good
Uber
friends
now.
that are... Yeah, we have Uber now. But we also have, in a small town, there is someone...
Yeah, once phones existed, you no longer had an excuse. As soon as these existed.
I don't give a fuck if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I have to work and you went and got sloshed and you needed a ride home, fucking call me.
Dude, if I was just like that tired, I might call you.
Right.
Like, dude,
I would rather you do that than fucking get yourself killed or someone else killed.
Right. 100%.
It's just, I'm getting sick and tired of waking up and reading, this so-and-so died on Facebook or in the paper or, it's just stupid. Just don't do it. There's no reason in modern time that you should drive home drunk or intoxicated or, anything. There are means to you can go get your vehicle later. That shit pisses me off. But
But no, but this whole like he needs to draft better. Half of the draft class from this previous year should be starting. Except
Right.
JJ got hurt. Dallas Turner is stuck behind two guys who are top 10 in the league in sacks and pressure rate. How many snaps do you expect him to get when the other two guys are looking like the world beaters? What do you want them to do? Bench Jonathan Grenard just because he was picked in the first round? This is the same Lewis Cine conversation, except for Dallas Turner has gotten snaps and has made an impact. The difference is just he can't get that many snaps because it doesn't make sense. Don't be stupid. Yeah, his very first draft sucked. The draft where he got 1 month into the process using a different guy's scouts and drafted a player who immediately snapped his ankle in half. Sorry, cool. And then after that, what happened? He drafted a corner who just didn't care. Like, the process can be correct and guys can still be bad players. Like, I loved Andrew Booth. I thought he'd be great. And then he didn't work for it. He never improved. He stayed bad. Then he drafted Ed Ingram, who never improved. That's not entirely on him. The process is there. Brian Asamoah is fine. He's learned how to tackle. The issue is Ivan Pace and Blake Cashman exists. Are you just supposed to bench them because, well, we drafted Brian? No, that's not how this works. You fucking assholes. Also, this one offensive starter thing. No. Jordan Addison's a starter. Jalen Naylor's our wide receiver 3. I know he doesn't get listed as a starter. Your third wide receiver is a starter. He plays more than 60% of the snaps. He's a starter. That is how that works. Like, stop. His second draft, he had Jordan Addison and Mekhi Blackman. I think that's good enough. That's your best corner and a wide receiver who would be the wide receiver 1 on a lot of teams. And then what? Last year, again, Dallas Turner, who hasn't gotten played, JJ, who got hurt, Kyrie, who died. Rest in peace. Love that guy. Very sad. But like, and then what? Will Reichard? And then I guess he got like Levi Drake Rodriguez later, a bunch of depth guys. 7th round picks are never going to be that big. If you miss on those, cool, you were gonna. Like, stop. But yeah, the fuck. The internet hurts my soul.
yeah, I don't know.
It hurts. All 3 drafts have been terrible. That's just not true.
Tell me you don't pay attention to football without telling me you don't pay attention to football.
Oh, and apparently Vikings fans now think Kevin O'Connell's a bad coach. So here we go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Bring back Mike Zimmer since we're sure KOC is so bad. The team's 8-2, but they're not actually that good. What? Why do you call yourself a Vikings fan then?
Right. You guys could win the Super Bowl. Oh, well, we shouldn't have won the Super Bowl. Our coach is still a dumb shit.
Right?
Know?
Like, then you're going to have people like me who are just like, build Sam Darnold and KOC a statue tomorrow.
Right?
I'd do it. Give him a statue as big as the stadium. I don't care. Put it on top of the stadium. I don't give a fuck. Jalen Naylor has been rough for the last couple weeks, and it hurts my soul. He dropped a touchdown yesterday, and it hurt.
Oh.
That's the second time he's dropped a touchdown. At least this time it didn't cost us the game.
Right.
The last one cost us the game. As much as everybody wants to talk about the face mask in the Rams game, if Speedy just catches the fucking ball, it doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah.
God, yeah.
They bring in Prop Hunt yet?
No.
No? Lame. Lame. I don't know. I'll probably get in the gunfight a little bit.
I don't know when I'm going to play COD again. I finally bought Red Dead 2 again.
Oh, you say you've been playing that?
I haven't started it yet.
Oh,
But Fortnite with the like chapter 2 thing. Oh, and then Fortnite is Fortniting. The
Oh.
OG map is returning. Like pre-tilted towers, pre ninja being big, pre everything.
Hmm.
I really hope that they at least they're saying it's OG. That is the exact tagline. The OG returns. Bring back the OG graphics that made Fortnite stand out. The like bring back the cartoonish bullshit. Bring back the pump shotgun that like is bent almost and like the barrels cut weird. Like bring back all the goofiness because that's what made Fortnite cool.
Mm-hmm.
And once that comes out, I think I'm probably going to play 42 hours of Fortnite in a 24-hour period. I don't know how that's possible, but I'm gonna. Time machine. It'll be so good.
Yeah.
It'll be so good.
Yeah. I know what I'd do if I had a time machine.
Oh yeah, what are you doing?
Going back to the early 2000s and spending every bit of money I ever made farming on Bitcoin.
Oh, there you go.
Because that shit's about to hit $100,000 a Bitcoin.
That's fine. I wouldn't, because you would have lost the hard drive your password was stored on, and you'd be more mad.
Probably.
Dude, I know a couple people who have had that happen. They're like, yeah, I owned a bunch of Bitcoin. Don't know where it is. Just lost it. It's like, oh, that's good.
Did you hear there's like a flash drive in like at some landfill in a city somewhere that has
there's probably more than one.
1,000 Bitcoin on it?
Yeah. Who did the Broncos? Oh, right, the Falcons. Yeah, I'm going to keep dunking on Bo Nix because he's bad. I don't care that he played well against the Falcons. He's still bad. I refuse to change my answer. And it's not because he couldn't. Well, it's because he can't do anything to change it. Because my answer for why he's bad is because he's going to be Jared Goff. Or he's going to be Jimmy G. He doesn't have the talent to do anything else. And when the guys in his division are named Mahomes and Herbert, being Jimmy G is never going to be good enough, man.
Right.
I stand by what I said. I don't care that he had 4 touchdowns and 300 yards against Atlanta. Right now, I think I could do that to Atlanta. I don't know what happened to their defense, but it sucks. What do you want?
I don't know. Oh.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. God. The Texans is tough, man. I have the Texans going from Diggs, Nico Collins, and Tank Dell. I think Nico's going to play tonight, but the last couple of weeks to being Robert Woods, John Mechie, and Xavier Hutchinson, that was a wild fall off.
Right. Yeah, I know. Went from the scariest fucking offense.
But John Mechie actually looks awesome. So I'm really happy about that. I love John Mechie. He was, I thought he was a great receiver coming out of Bama, but then during the draft process, he got diagnosed with leukemia. And the Texans still drafted him. He missed his entire rookie year with cancer treatments. Mm-hmm. And like last week had like 8 catches for 100 yards and a tud. And that makes me really happy. I love John Mechie. The other guys I don't really care about, but John Mechie, he's him.
Mhm.
um, ugh,
Well, I mean, he's a good receiver. He's just been unfortunate. For...
God, here comes Dallas and their 8 different shades of blue in their uniform.
God, their uniform drives me nuts. It's
Ugh.
like, guys.
Oh, speaking of uniforms, I just finished the build up for one of the biggest video projects I've ever done, which is tough, and it's all for a shitty Madden video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've already put like 38 hours of work into this video and haven't recorded yet.
Holy shit.
Well, so, for college football, they made the team builder thing.
Yeah.
They did that for Madden. So I remade every team's uniforms and stadium and all that shit.
Oh.
That took a long time, especially since the Bears logo violates the NFL's content policy. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
That's funny. That is funny.
The Bears is the Bears, I guess. That's what I know.
That's funny.
I don't know. It's Twitch is apparently currently going through an adpocalypse, at least according to a bunch of people. Like YouTube did, where nobody was making revenue from ads.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really weird because all these streamers that average like 8,000 viewers a stream are like, I used to make like $2,000 in ad revenue, and now I make like $5 in a stream. And then I look at mine, and it's like, I averaged 12 viewers. I made $5 in ads. Why am I making the same thing as them? Does somehow Twitch view me as non-controversial?
That's funny.
I made a 9/11 joke yesterday. Dude, it's the one that's too easy. They're just like, that shit was flying at me, and I'm like, oh god, it's getting real close to the towers. Every time somebody says something about flying, every time. The choppers in Fortnite have made that joke way too easy. The choppers being back have made it way too easy. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, let's get real close to the towers. And everybody's like, yeah, wait, what? Nobody's ever ready for is getting real close to the towers. I'm going to hell.
Here comes the first one. Here comes the second one.
Oh god, a third one. That's not how history went.
No.
Oh god, good times.
No. No, really bad times.
The jokes, man, the jokes.
Oh.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
My bad. I took that the wrong way.
Yeah, you did.
My mind went this way and you went that way.
Yeah. What a... God, that would be funny. So the Dodgers just beat the Yankees in the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
Juan Soto, the Yankees' best player in the playoffs, might be signing with the Dodgers. That's so funny, dude.
That shit actually reminds me of something I seen on the internet today that made me laugh. So there's a gal and her husband having their first baby, and the doctor walks in and goes, "Hi, I'm Dr. Juan. Let's deliver a baby." And the husband immediately goes, "Obi-Wan, you're our only hope." And he kind of chuckles, and the wife turns to the doctor and goes, "Don't put the father's name on the birth certificate."
Nice.
It was funny. Obi-Wan, you're our only hope.
I hate that NFL teams still think that's the correct way to do uniforms. Stop going all one color. Unless you are specifically wearing a whiteout or a blackout uniform. Why are you wearing all navy blue? Also, why does every NFL team need a navy blue uniform? Stop it. I miss the days when there were other shades of blue.
The Broncos should just go all Hunter's orange.
They did yesterday, basically. Their helmet was blue. Everything else was orange. It was disgusting. It was gross, dude.
They look like a bunch of hunters out there.
We had a little bit of uniform nirvana in the Chargers Bengals game though. The Bengals rocked orange pants, white jersey, black and orange helmet. And the Chargers have like the best uniforms in football or close to it. So they wore their white powder blue white. That was nice. That was a good looking football game. Between the two least clutch NFL teams ever. Oh my God.
Right.
The Chargers tried to charger it, but then the Bengals bungled it. So,
who actually ended up winning that game? I didn't.
the Chargers.
Oh, rough.
The Vikings have now played 3 straight road games with just as many or more fans in attendance than the home team had. Every time the broadcast cut to the crowd in Tennessee yesterday, it was only Vikings fans. It was a home game for Minnesota. It was weird. Kevin O'Connell, he gets so happy when he talks about it. He's like, yeah, that's the best part of the job. Everywhere we go, it's a sea of purple. It doesn't matter whose stadium we're in.
Right.
It's like, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Keep it that way. Don't take us back to the Christian Ponder years where the Metrodome is full of other teams' colors.
True.
Keep us having the best home field advantage in the league. I don't know how many other home fields are causing 8 straight penalties on a drive, either false starts or just lining up improperly. That
True.
Texans game was different, man. That was ridiculous. Especially because it was an all-pro left tackle getting bullied that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's nuts. Ooh, dog. Random video of a dog in a hallway. I don't know what that. I don't know, but the dog's just like creeping up on this person. No cover. It knows the person's look, but he's like stalking him, and then he runs and pounces. It's the cutest. It's a puppy.
Oh.
But it's cute. Here, I'll send you the video. Where
on
is
TikTok or on Twitter?
Twitter?
Oh.
I can't scroll TikTok while we record a podcast. That requires me hearing things.
True.
But I don't know. I don't know if you need to mute it. I didn't even hear it. Oh, yeah. Justin Jefferson is good at football. That's a cute little dog.
Yeah. It just has the theme song from Jaws in the background.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
True. Grayson made a good tweet. That's wild. And it's kind of insane that Zendaya is more famous than her boyfriend, who is actually Spider-Man. But it's true. Zendaya is more famous than Tom Holland.
True. 100%.
But she's more famous than her boyfriend, who just is Spider-Man. It's like, huh? Yeah, you're right.
Because he's not Batman.
I mean, Zendaya's more famous than Robert Pattinson, too, I think. So.
But I'm Batman.
No, you're not. You're not Robert Pattinson. Edward
Batman.
Cullen is Batman. Cope.
You've never seen me and Batman in the same room, have you?
Actually, yes, I have.
Not true.
Yeah. True.
Nope.
It's true.
It was a figment of your imagination.
I don't have one.
It was an imposter. Obviously.
All right. Well, what else are we talking about?
I don't know.
We're only 10 minutes into the podcast, man.
That is untrue.
No, it's
Hour
kinda
and 10
true.
minutes.
There you go. It's kind of true. That number is in there.
Yeah, you're off by an hour, but
No. That first hour doesn't count. It's not real.
it does.
No, I forgot to hit the record button.
I wouldn't even drive. I would walk up there just so it pisses me off more, and I would kick you as hard as I could in the shin.
You might break your shin.
No, I'm gonna wear my steel-toed boots, and I'm using
Bro-
the tip of my boot.
Don't use your. That will break your foot.
Break your fucking shin.
Probably not. I'll just move. Ugh. Dude. Certain Bears fans, friends of mine, and not Miller football, shockingly. But yesterday was rough for the Bears fans. And some Packers fan is talking shit. And this guy just replies, we do play 2 games this year against you. You know that, right? Yeah, you've lost 11 straight, man. You finally had them beat, and you still lost. Hang it up. You're not doing it this year. Just hang it up.
Right.
Insane. Oh, you can
Field goal, anyone?
Oh wow. Lindsay Lohan was asked about the handshake from the Parent Trap. Cam Bynum and Josh Metellus did that as a celebration after an interception. So Lindsay Lohan was asked if she saw it.
Oh.
Celebrities are being asked about the Minnesota Vikings now.
Huh.
That's nuts. That's never happened before. I really wish I could hear this. Oh, she's laughing and clapping, so that's good. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna sue them for everything they're worth.
Technically, you can't. But all right. Are we done now?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, I guess that'll do it for us. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.